wasn't planning to do this video, but like these kind of feelings have just been around for the past week for me, and I thought I'd just have a little chat almost with you guys. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, I never really knew that I was anything but cisgendered for my whole life up until when I started identifying as I do now, which, for any of you who might not know, is non-binary and transmasculine. So it's not cisgender, it's not transgender, it's underneath that umbrella. I'm somewhere in between. And for me, I'm still figuring that stuff out. But I know there's this whole almost like stigma out there that if you are transgender, you've always known you've been transgender, and that's not always the case for everyone. Like, you do have a lot of people out there who have, from a very young age, like you hear stories of people saying to their parents at the ages of like 4 and 5 and even younger and older and whatever, that they are not in the right body and they're not a boy, they're not a girl. But for a lot of people, seeing that makes them feel like I've always had to know my whole entire life in order to be transgender or just not cisgendered, something that falls outside of the gender binary. But actually that's not the case. Like, you find people coming to terms with their identity at like the ages of 4, at the ages of 12, 15, 20, 40, 50, 60, and there's never a wrong time to figure that out. But for me, in the past, I never really had the signs as a kid growing up that I wasn't who I was initially, and that's always made me wonder whether actually I am identifying the way that I want to now, or if I'm just not in the right place with myself to know who I am and stuff like that, or if I just want to express myself like this, with this type of clothing that I wear and how I express myself, but I am the gender that I was born with. Even though I do know deep down inside of me I'm definitely not cisgendered, it just doesn't feel right with me. But I've never known that throughout my whole entire life. It's just about 2-3 years ago, it was just like, oh, no. That for me worked out. I mean, I'm still figuring stuff out, don't get me wrong, but that's the whole part of discovering who you are. It's a journey, and it's one that I'm actually really looking forward to see where it goes. At the moment I feel like I'm at a standstill, but that's one standstill among many, and among many other not standstills, among other steps forwards that I am getting to and everything like that. So yeah, so not everyone knows that there's always been something outside of the gender binary, and someone just Snapchatted me. Okay. But yeah, so no one really knows that, and you can't say that, oh, if you've never known it, then how do you know it now? Everyone experiences differently, and even though they might be the same experiences, they're not necessarily the same experiences that everyone else has had. You just don't know. You just don't know. You can't. It's easy to say, to put yourself into that person's perspective, but you can't emotionally and mentally as such. So something to think about. That did not click. Something to think about. Yeah. So that's about what I was. But yeah, so that's it. I've still got all the Sapmases coming up with Beth, so look forward to them. Hopefully I'll make a few more videos. I am going home, so it might be a bit more awkward to make videos, but we shall see where that goes. Take care of yourselves, have a good one, and over and out.